Hey, one more quick update for the video that you're about to watch. There are some comparisons I didn't mention because I just didn't have the air to say all of them. And so if you want to look at some of those differences, stick to the end and watch the picture comparisons. I hope that helps you make a good decision and find a wonderful, authentic bag that you will enjoy in the future. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a bunch. Hi YouTube, this is Erin with the Handbag Housewife, and I've been out for a few days. I just got the dreaded positive test, and I thought I would just touch base so you didn't think I abandoned you. I have two bags that I'd like to talk about really quickly today because I don't have a whole lot of a voice. It sometimes will just kind of make it so where it doesn't work very well. But the two bags I wanted to talk about are the medium college bag by Saint Laurent, also known as YSL. There are some differences in these two bags, which is why I wanted to do a review on them. This one is in the color Rouge Lesion, I believe. I bought both of them pre-owned, so I don't know 100% that that's the color. But for my research on pre-loved sites like Fashion File, I believe that's the color. This one I also bought pre-loved, but it was new. I have all the documentation and receipts on it. I bought it from a wonderful gal in Greece off of one of the Facebook groups for Saint Laurent. And this one is in the color Seaweed. As you can see, this is kind of an aged gunmetal type hardware, and this is kind of an aged gold hardware. Now, one of the things you might notice right off from the start is that the YSL on this bag is positioned lower than the one on this bag. Now, some people might think that that means that this one is not authentic, but that is not the case. This was the original way they did it. And at first, I didn't think I liked it as much that way as I did when it was positioned higher up. But one thing to keep in mind is that the tip of the leather flap is where you tend to get the most wear and tear on that part. And this piece tends to wear off. So having this position down lower may help protect it. However, you can see that the L is hanging off the edge of the leather just a bit. Let me see if I can show you a little better. And the problem with that is you might catch it on things. However, I'm pretty careful with my bags, and I don't think that will happen. I did check the chain leather bits that make it more comfortable on the shoulder, but I wanted to do a quick comparison to see if they were the same length from the old model to the new model. And it appears that they are the exact same length. Now, since I got the Rouge Lesion from Mercari, I did get an authentication from Real Authentication. I also kind of did my own homework because I have multiple YSL or Saint Laurent bags in my collection. And I have no doubt that this bag is authentic based on other characteristics such as font of the serial code and placement of things like that. But when I went ahead and bought the Seaweed one, I used Real Authentication again. Now, the last I checked, Mercari was offering free authentication because they lowered the threshold. This here will cost you, I think it's around $35 if you buy it separate from Mercari. So it is a good deal as long as you find it reliable, and I've heard mixed results on that. I had confidence in it because I know the brand pretty darn well. Now, one other difference I noticed was on the interior. If you look at this flap, there is no font here that says Saint Laurent Paris. It is actually down lower right there, as you can see. That's on the newer model. On the older model, the font was found up higher underneath the snap. And so that's the other difference that I noted. There's also a spot inside right below where the interior zipper pocket is. let me check and see if that's the same on this bag. Interestingly enough, it's not. There is not one right there. So those are two differences that I did notice. As far as other things go, like the stamp on the inside pocket that says St. Laurent, Paris, made in Italy, that appears to be the same, as well as the heat stamp, which is hard to dig out. Now, I did buy inserts for both of these bags from M Boutique because this is a bag that tends to lose its structure. And there's a front insert for the bag, and there's also a back insert. So you get both pieces. And I can't remember the exact prices on those, but I can certainly link them if somebody is interested. But I will tell you that it will keep this structure looking really nice over the long haul. And you can see that both of these bags have pretty nice structure, and I think in large part that is due to the fact that they have those inserts in them. Well, like I said, I'm going to keep this video short and sweet, and I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Thank you. Just one more quick update I wanted to tell you about is if you look at the Real Authentication Certificates, you'll see there's a QR code there. And when you scan those QR codes, it will give you all the pictures that were submitted with the item that you bought from Mercari. And that's pretty nice to have, because then you may have more detailed pictures of the original bag that you can compare to the bag that you actually received to make sure you receive the same bag with the same serial number. I hope that helps, and I'm going to sign out as the Handbag Housewife. If you like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll try to sound better on the next video. Thanks a bunch. Bye.